Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Chemistry with Wikipedia. So today I will be doing a tutorial on how to find the pH of acids and bases. Alright, so let's get started. So to calculate pH, we're going to use what's called the negative log of the concentration. So this P right here, P just means negative log. So you can take the negative log of the concentration of really anything, or the value of anything. But we use it for acids and bases. So if we look at acid concentration, acids always start with H, which is why we measure the pH. So if we have an acid, we do the negative log of the concentration of the acid, and that gives us our pH. However, if we look at a base, bases don't have H's, bases have OH. So when you take the negative log of a base, it's measuring the POH, not the pH. But the standard for measuring the acidity and alkalinity of acids and bases is using pH. So if a base gives us POH, then we have to convert that into pH using this equation down here. So our pH scale goes from 0 to 14. So if you take 14 and subtract it from the POH, you get pH. All right. So you identify whether you have an acid or a base. If you have an acid, you do the negative log of the acid to get the pH. If you have a base, you do the negative log of the base to get POH, and then you subtract that value from 14 to get pH. Okay, so let's look at some examples. All right, first up here, we have a 0.0030 molar HBr. So our first step is to identify whether it's an acid or a base, because that's going to tell us if the negative log of concentration gives us pH or POH. So here, HBr starts with H, so this is going to be an acid. So the p-value that I find is going to be the pH. So I'm going to do negative log of the concentration, 0.0030. All right, so since we haven't done log before, I'm going to show you how to do that on the calculator. All right, so on your calculator, you're going to always do the negative log first. So you always want to make sure you use the negative sign and not the minus sign. If you use the minus sign, then it will give you an error and it will not give you the answer. So we're going to do negative. And then depending on the calculator you use, the log button will either be down here next to the number pad, or it'll be up here under the second button. Wherever it is, we're just going to push that log button, and then it's going to come up with this, and it just puts those parentheses there. We don't really need to do anything with it because we're not going to be multiplying or dividing this by any other value, so the parentheses just sort of exist. And it's going to be 0.0030, close parentheses. Even if you don't close your parentheses, it'll still give you the right answer. All right, so here we get 2.522878. All right, finding the significant figures for your pH is a little complicated, so we are, for our class, only going to round to 1 decimal place, and we'll call it a day. So any value that you get, pH or POH, we're always going to round that to 1 decimal place. So 1 decimal place here would be 2.5. So my pH here is going to be 2.5. Hooray and huzzah. Okay, so let's look at another example. Here we have 0.0030 molar NaOH. You'll notice that the concentration here is the same as the concentration that we looked at over here. But you'll notice that this is HBr, whereas this is NaOH. All right, so we're going to now see how bases are different than acids. So because we have NaOH, this is a base, which means that when we solve, we're actually solving for POH. So POH is equal to the negative log of 0.0030. All right, and we've already done this math. So we already know that the negative log of this value is 2.5. But this time it's POH that is 2.5, which means that in order to find pH, I'm going to do 14 minus that 2.5. And when I do 14 minus 2.5, I get 11.5. All right. So pH doesn't have units, but when we write pH, we always write pH is equal to and then the number. So that's what our answer looks like. Since there are no units, we need a way to know what this number represents. So we write pH is equal to whatever the pH is equal to. Okay, let's do a few more here. So next up, we have 2.3 times 10 to the negative 4 molar KOH. So here, I don't start with H, I end with OH, which means that I have a base. Which means that I'm going to be finding POH. So that's going to be negative log of 2.3 times 10 to the negative 4 molar. All right, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put this into the calculator. Scientific notation is no different than regular notation. We do negative log, and then we do 2.3 times 10 to the negative 4. So usually when we do scientific notation, we want to make sure that we use parentheses to get the correct answer. But if we look here, the log already comes with a built-in parentheses, so I don't even have to worry about that. I just go ahead and close those parentheses, and I get here 3.6 when I round that to 1 decimal place. So my POH is going to be 3.6. However, I need to get now to pH. So I'm going to do 14 minus 3.6 is going to give me 10.4. So my pH is equal to 10.4. Excellent. All right, moving along. Now I have 1.4 times 10 to the negative 2 molar HCl. So this starts with H, which means I'm looking here at an acid. All right, that means that when I do negative log, it's going to give me pH. So I'm going to do negative log 1.4 times 10 to the negative 2. So when we put that into the calculator, we'll do negative log, the parentheses are already there. 1.4 times 10 to the negative second, close parentheses, and we get 1.85, which I'm going to round to 1.9. So my pH is equal to 1.9. Excellent. All right, let's do another one. I have 5.1 times 10 to the negative 6 molar HClO4. So again, start with H, means it's an acid. So negative log is going to give me the pH. So negative log 5.1 times 10 to the negative 6. Negative log 5.1 times 10 caret negative 6, close parentheses, and we get 5.29, which is going to round to 3. So my pH is going to be 5.3. All right, let's look at one last one here. We have a 1.4 molar LiOH. OH means that I have a base. So I'm going to be finding POH when I do negative log 1.4. All right, so we'll do negative log 1.4, and we get a negative value here. So the pH scale is really only meant to go from a 1 molar acid to a 1 molar base. Anytime that you have an acid that has a concentration greater than 1 molar, you will get a pH value that is less than 0, meaning that it is negative. And then if you have a base that has a concentration greater than 1 molar, then you will get a value that is larger than 14 for your pH. All right, and that's totally fine. It doesn't really happen super duper often, but we do every now and then get something like that. So again, we're just going to round to 1 decimal place here. So this is going to be POH is equal to negative 0.1. So now I'm going to do 14 minus negative 0.1. 14 minus a negative is basically just adding, so I get 14.1 here. So my pH is equal to 14.1. Yippee skippy. Okay, so that is how we find the pH of acids and bases. This has been another episode of Chemistry with Wikipedia, Tutorial Edition. I hope you learned something, and until next time, keep on chemin'.